Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Whitney here. Today, if you can tell already, I have about half of my face makeup done. I have all my foundation and my bronzer and contour and eyebrows on. Today I thought that I would go ahead and try out and do kind of like a first impressions look with my Modern Renaissance palette. I have not used it yet. I actually have only swatched it in the store, so I haven't even swatched this one. I am really excited to use this palette. It's been like the most talked about palette in a long time, and it's had nothing but positive reviews from everybody. So I'm very excited to go ahead and dip into this. Let me go ahead, I'm going to zoom you guys in closer. I don't really know what kind of eye look I'm going for today. Okay, so I don't really know what kind of eye look I'm going for today, and hopefully I can stay in the frame well enough for you guys to see what I'm doing. This is the first time that I'm filming on a camera that I can zoom with, so if you keep seeing me like look past it or to the side, it's because I'm looking, trying to look at the viewfinder to see what you guys can see. And this eyebrow keeps going up. Stay down. Okay. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to prime my eyes with this Urban Decay eyeshadow primer. I actually already went over my eyelids with my foundation and my concealer, which is what I normally do. But I tried not to set my eyelids yet. So I want to make sure I'm doing a nice eyelid primer so that way all of the colors will show up nice and true and pigmented. I don't really, like when I'm trying out shadows, when I'm using shadows, I don't really care what they look like. Like, oh, it's not pigmented or whatever, because you can always use a primer or a colored, like a white colored base or some sort of base to like magnify the intensity of the shadows. So I just went ahead and patted that out. And now let's get started. So I am going to, I don't even know what kind of eye look I want to do today. I want to use all these colors. Okay, so to start off, I'm going to go in with the shade Warm Taupe on a big fluffy brush, and I'm going to put that all in the crease. Ooh, there's a little bit of powdery, definitely some powdery. And this is a little bit darker than I was expecting, but that's okay. Oh, and I'm not in the frame, and that's exactly what I was talking about. So I made the mistake of not setting my primer. Of course I did. So this first shadow is a little bit patchy going on, but I'm not going to blame that on the shadow because I have no clue if it is the shadow or if it's because I did not set my primer. It's probably because I didn't set my primer. Typical. And forgive my voice, I'm still recovering from being sick. I just can't shake it. The weather down here has been, we went from like 80 degrees to 30 degrees to 60 degrees to 40 degrees, so I cannot shake being sick. I feel weird being this close to you guys. I cannot stay in the frame. Cut it out, Whitney. Next shade that I'm going to go into is the Red Ochre. I want to slowly build this up, and I'm taking this on a much smaller fluffy brush, and I'm going to take this right into the outer corner and into the lower crease. And I don't want to take this up too high, I just want to keep it kind of low. I guess I'm going to go for a smoky eye. It is, let's see, what time is it? It's 4:15 in the afternoon, and it's super rainy and gloomy outside. I really wasn't going to do my makeup today, and then I decided let me go ahead and do my first impressions on this Anastasia palette. So, this red ochre color, is that the one I'm using? Yeah, red ochre. This is beautiful. It's like a burnt brick red, and it is really pretty. It's just giving like a beautiful depth to that outside corner. And guys, these shadows are so pigmented. I can see in the viewfinder, like they are so extremely pigmented. I barely picked any up on my brush, and it is just so incredibly pigmented. And like I said, I'm gonna have to do multiple, of course I'm gonna do multiple looks with this palette, but I'm gonna have to do another look with this palette, because they're kind of patchy right now. I mean, they're blending out, but they're sticking, and I think it's because I didn't set my primer. Damn it. I'm so upset. Do you ever like sit down, for those of you who film, like sit down to film, and then you do one thing wrong, and then like you feel like, oh, I should have even done this? That's how I feel right now. Oh man. Okay. Anyway, we're gonna make it work. And I'm gonna go back in with my original brush with no additional product on it, and just kind of run over this and blend it out. So now that outer corner is looking really intense, I'm gonna go in with burnt orange. Oh, you can hear that thunder outside. It sounds terrible. Man, the rain has been really bad today. And I'm gonna take this all in the crease, right over those other colors that we did. And I'm really, I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just playing. So hopefully this is going to give me like a nice sunset color. Oh, that is really pretty. That definitely brought some warmth to the crease that I needed. And I am taking this, once I've initially put it into my crease, I'm taking it up closer to my brow bone too. I'm going to go in with a flat shader brush, and I'm going to take the color Primavera. I'm going to load my brush up with it, and I'm just going to pack this all over the lid. Oh my, yes. I really hope that y'all can tell how that is packing on my lid. Wow, this color is gorgeous. Oh my god, can y'all see it? This is a beautiful gold, and I thought with that cranberry this gold would be gorgeous. And I'm actually, if you can tell, I'm dragging it a little bit into my inner corner. Oh man, that's gorgeous. Okay. Of course, by doing that, it completely like covered up the outside shadows, so I'm gonna have to go in and repack those. But for not even wetting my brush or anything, the pigmentation on this shadow, oh my god, it's unreal. So the hype, you guys, is definitely worth it about this shadow, about this palette. It is, I mean, it is incredible. Wow. I am so thoroughly impressed with the way that that shadow went on. Wow. Okay, so to go back into my crease and into the outer third, I'm actually going to mix red ochre and Venetian red, because I want a little more of that pink tone. Man, those shadows, They just fluffed up so much. Fluffed up. They kick back. There's so much kickback. Oh my god, guys. This is gorgeous. And this is actually the brush that came, this is actually the brush that came with the palette, the fluffy side, and it is working phenomenally. Oh my god, they're so pigmented. That cranberry and gold just mixed so perfectly. Oh, I love it. This is making me feel like a Grecian goddess. Is that weird? That's probably weird. Okay, so I'm going to go back in with my fluffy brush that I used with burnt orange. And I'm going to mix burnt orange and raw sienna. And I'm going to go on the very outer edge and just blend that up into my brow bone. Now, I like to blend colors very high into my brow bone because I have extremely large lids, large eyes. So I have a lot of real estate, if you will, to put color and put shadow. So if I don't take colors all the way up pretty high, it looks like I have a huge highlight, like brow bone, and it just looks funny. So believe me, you don't have to take your colors this high up. Do whatever you think looks good on your eye, but for me, I have to do that because I have a lot of lid space, and if I don't blend it upward to the brow bone, it looks completely ridiculous. These colors are blending out like a damn dream. Oh, they're so good. Okay guys, so I think I'm finished with the color portion. I'm going to do a little bit of highlight on my brow bone. Let's see. I think I'm going to take the color Tempera. And I've heard that this is also very pigmented, so. And I'm just going to run that right along my brow. Ooh, that is a bright highlight. So I'm going to go back in with my fluffy brush and just buff that a little bit because that is very light and bright. And I do want a little bit of highlight there, but there's so much going on the lid that I don't want to distract from that. So on an angled brush, I'm going to go into red ochre and Venetian red and just take a little bit of each of those. And I'm going to stamp it right onto the outside of my lower lash line. Oh, I'm not in the frame. Oh, that's too much. They're so pigmented. And I went about halfway in, and then I'm going to take, this is a double-ended brush from Sephora, and I'm going to take the other side that's fluffy, and I'm going to buff it out. And I don't know if you guys can tell, I have hazel eyes. I'm going to zoom you in just a little bit. But this shadow is making my eyes look green as can be. My eyes do change color sometimes, or shades of certain colors. And these cranberry tones are making my eyes look so green. It's unbelievable. I'm going to take on that same fluffy end, the burnt orange and raw sienna, and a touch of the warm taupe. I'm just mixing together all of those softer neutral colors, and I'm going to buff that into the middle portion of my eye, of my lower lash line. And then of course I am loving this gold shade, so I'm gonna take it back on the very tip of my flat shader brush. I'm gonna bring it right to the inner corner. Okay guys, so I just finished with all the shadows. I have not finished my eye look, but let me tell you guys, this palette, just like everyone else has said, is entirely worth the money. I have never bought a backup to a palette before, but I am seriously considering buying a backup because every single shade I used, there are 14 shades in this palette, and I used 8 of them, and they blended so well. I absolutely love the way that the shadow came out. They were patchy at first, but that was my fault for not setting the primer. They are absolutely pigmented, gorgeous. I mean, everyone said that this is their favorite, new favorite palette when it came out, and for first time trying this, I absolutely love it. It is phenomenal. I don't think I'm going to be able to put this down. So, oh man, I'm so excited. I'm going to go ahead and finish doing the rest of my makeup, and I will be right back to let you guys, well, you already know what I feel, but I'll be right back to say bye. Okay everybody, so this is the final look. I hope you guys like it. I really love the way that this eye look turned out, and these shadows and the Modern Renaissance palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills were absolutely wonderful to work with. They blended out beautifully, and I am really impressed with the quality of the shadows. So just like everyone else has basically said, I do feel like this palette is 100% worth it and a must-have in my opinion. The colors are so unique in those jeweled cranberry tones, and I just feel like this gold and cranberry look turned out just magnificent. I finished it up with some liner because I thought that this look deserved a little bit of wing liner and a few coats of mascara. Of course, some highlight, and I couldn't do anything else but Laura Geller's Gilded Honey with this look because I just thought that that would go perfectly. So I hope you guys enjoyed this look, and let me know what you want to see in the future, and let me know what looks y'all have created. If y'all have the Modern Renaissance palette, I'd love to see them because I feel like there's just a lot that you could do with this palette. There's so many good colors, so I just feel like there's a lot that can be done with it. And I'm excited to really start playing around with it. This look was so easy and relatively quick considering it's a full smoky eye, glam smoky eyes. So, lipstick on my teeth this whole time, and you guys didn't tell me. Anyway, so thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.